Before millions of people recognized Manoj Dey, before YouTube changed his life, there were nights when he sat alone, staring at a screen that showed zero views. No money, no support, and no guarantee that this struggle would ever pay off. This is not a success story. This is the story of what happens before success, and why most people never make it this far. Manoj Dey's story does not begin in a big city or a comfortable home. It begins in a small place with limited resources and constant uncertainty. From a very young age, he saw worry on his parents' faces and understood that life was not easy. His father worked as a daily laborer, putting in long hours just to keep the household running. Money was always short, and responsibility entered Manoj's life far earlier than it should have. While other children played freely, Manoj stayed quiet, observing the world around him. He noticed how hard people worked, how money controlled choices, and how dreams were often crushed by circumstances. Even as a child, he understood one harsh truth: if nothing changed, his life would remain exactly the same. And if you are listening to this story right now, feeling stuck in the same place day after day, remember this: many real journeys begin exactly here, in silence. As he grew older, the pressure increased. School continued, but Manoj knew that education alone would not be enough to support his family. Financial stress was constant, so he began working at a very young age. Sometimes at a bicycle repair shop, sometimes at small mobile stores, sometimes wherever work was available. The work was tiring, the pay was small, but Manoj never complained. He saw it not as an excuse, but as a situation he had to face. His days were divided between work and studies. Evenings were for books, nights for exhaustion. Many times, he didn't even have the energy to open his notebooks, but he tried anyway. Deep inside him lived a fear that pushed him forward. If he didn't work hard today, tomorrow would look exactly the same. If you've ever felt that same fear, that nothing will change unless you change, you already understand more of this story than you think. After completing his studies, Manoj got his first job. He hoped this would finally change his life. But the salary was only enough to survive. There were no savings, no growth, no space for dreams. Every month, money came and disappeared into responsibilities. Every night, the same question haunted him: is this all my life will ever be? From the outside, his life looked stable. Inside, he felt suffocated. He saw people at work who had been doing the same job for years, their faces tired, their eyes empty. That scared him. He didn't want that future. His dreams and responsibilities began colliding. On one side was family pressure and job security. On the other side was a voice inside him saying he was meant for more. Take a moment here and ask yourself honestly, if you were in his place, would you listen to that voice or would you silence it? Around him, people constantly watched videos on their phones. Comedy, information, motivation. One platform kept appearing again and again: YouTube. At first, Manoj didn't take it seriously. He believed it wasn't for people like him. But one day, he noticed something different. Ordinary people, not rich, not from big cities, were changing their lives through videos. One question hit him hard: if they can do it, why can't I? That question came with fear. Fear of failure, fear of being mocked, fear of losing security. Still, the question refused to leave him. Late at night, after exhausting work days, Manoj began watching YouTube not for entertainment, but for understanding how videos work, why some succeeded, why others failed. Slowly, one realization changed everything. YouTube was not luck. It was a system, and systems could be learned. Stories like this are rarely told openly. And if you want to hear more real journeys like this is exactly what real struggles exists for. One night, sitting alone in his small room with an old phone and dim light, Manoj made a quiet decision. He would start YouTube. No announcement, no celebration. Just a promise to himself. He had no camera, no microphone, no laptop. Only a basic mobile phone. And that was enough to begin. The audio wasn't clear, the video quality was average, and his confidence was shaky. Before pressing upload, his hand trembled. What if no one watched? What if people laughed? Then he reminded himself that if he didn't upload, he would never know. He pressed upload. Nothing happened. No applause, no notifications. Just silence. Views appeared slowly, then stopped. No comments, no recognition. Still, Manoj felt proud. He had started. He continued uploading. One video after another. Day job in the morning, videos at night. Sleep reduced, exhaustion increased, and results stayed the same. 0 views. 5 views. 10 views. If you've ever worked hard and felt invisible, stay with this story because this is the part where most people quit. People started finding out. Some laughed. Some advised him to stop wasting time and focus on his job. Their words hurt. Many nights, while editing videos, his eyes filled with tears. Not from tiredness, but from being invisible. More than once, he thought about quitting. And if quitting has ever crossed your mind too, you are not weak, you are human. One night, sitting alone with YouTube open on his phone, he asked himself if he should end everything. Then he remembered his past. The poverty, the work, the struggle. He asked himself what would be left if he quit this too. That night, he made a crucial decision. He would stop making videos for views and start making videos to learn. From that moment, everything slowly changed. Manoj began studying YouTube seriously. He analyzed thumbnails, titles, and openings. He realized his biggest mistake. He was making videos for himself, not for the audience. He started experimenting, improving, learning from failures instead of fearing them. Views slowly moved from 0 to hundreds. Small numbers, but a huge signal. He was on the right path. Then one morning, Manoj saw something new in YouTube Studio. Earnings. A small amount. Just a few hundred rupees. But for him, it was proof. Proof that YouTube could be real. He didn't tell anyone. The belief was personal. If this moment gives you hope, don't ignore it. Hope is often the first sign that something bigger is possible. Now came the most dangerous decision of his life. Job or YouTube? Two lives could not run forever. After many sleepless nights and fear-filled calculations, Manoj chose risk. He resigned from his job. Freedom felt terrifying. No salary, no safety net. Telling his family was the hardest part, but he stood firm. That night, alone in the same room, he promised himself he would not turn back. YouTube became his full-time life. Every day was built around content. No weekends, no holidays. Growth came faster now. Views crossed thousands. Subscribers grew. His name began to matter. But with success came pressure, anxiety, burnout. Numbers controlled his emotions. Nights became restless. This is the side of success most people never talk about, and this is exactly why stories like these need to be shared. At his lowest, Manoj realized something important. If he didn't protect himself, success would destroy him. He slowed down mentally, not creatively. He chose balance. And something else changed too. People began connecting with his story. Messages came from creators just like him, scared, uncertain, struggling. Manoj understood that his struggle was no longer only his own. Looking back, one truth becomes clear. Struggle never disappears. It only changes form. From survival to rejection, from discipline to pressure. Through every stage, Manoj did one thing differently. He did not stop. And if this story has stayed with you till now, don't let it end here. Subscribe to Real Struggles for true stories of pain, failure, and success. Share this with someone who feels like giving up. And tell us in the comments, what struggle are you fighting right now? Because your struggle today could become someone else's strength tomorrow.